Recently, I did a video on the Tank 3 where I compared it to all my XLR and USB combo mics that I have here in the studio and gave you my final thoughts on how it compared to microphones ranging from the AM8 all the way up to the Shure MV7 at $250. But one of the things that kept popping up after that in your comments, emails, and just you guys reaching out personally, how does it stack up against the K669D though? I didn't add that one in there because it wasn't an XLR USB combo mic, and I'm so sorry, my bad. So here we are. We're going to change that. In a recent video, I did a comparison of the Tank 3 versus all my XLR USB microphones I had here in this studio. And I was simply amazed at the value you get and the performance you get and the build quality you get at $89.99. We're good. We're golden on the Tank 3. That's a wrap. Let's move on. No. You guys have been asking me tons of questions, and it seems to be the same question. How does the Tank 3 actually compare to the K669D? You showed it, but we didn't hear it. My bad. I didn't think to add it because I thought, you know what, this is just a video comparison of XLR USB combo mics, but a lot of you out there are kind of torn. All this good hubbub regarding these, all the great hubbub regarding these two microphones, it's like, well, which one do I go with? Well, that's what this video today is going to be about. I'm going to go ahead and compare the $89.99, which I think is on Amazon on sale now for $80, Tank 3, amazing build quality, performance price, XLR USB combo mic versus the K669D at $36.99, amazing build quality, dynamic microphone, XLR. But I'm not going to stop there. Oh, no. I got a better one for you. We're going to throw one more in the mix. Let's go ahead and add the K669C, which is the $36.99 condenser microphone by FiFine, metal build quality, great price. I've had it in the box for about 6 months now since it's released. Never pulled it out of the box. Never had a reason to, till now. We're going to go ahead and take all three of these out for a test drive. I'm not going to tell you which one's the best. I'm just going to take them out for a ride. Let you guys decide. All right, let's continue on with some testing. The Tank 3. Processing is turned on and it is set to neutral. Let's go ahead and run through the other two. This is the FiFine K669D in the dynamic profile for the Rodecaster Duo. dB is set to 45 dB of gain, fluctuating right there in OBS. My audio levels are right around where they are for the other ones. I'm about, I would say, 3 inches away from the microphone. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Neutral mode on the FiFine. Yeah, I know what this is. You know, these letters may be changing, but the name FiFine isn't. Why I'm struggling with FiFine is beyond me. But anyways, this is the FiFine K669C condenser microphone in the condenser profile in the Rodecaster Duo on neutral. My dB is at 28 on the Rodecaster Duo. This is what it sounds like. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Tank 3. And with the dynamic profile. So 45 dB at 2 inches away now. Trying to keep it consistent with the K669D, but this is the Tank 3 on Podcast Studio. Hey, you might have noticed that I'm in a different outfit today. Well, that's because, you know, as I was going back through and putting this video together for you guys to enjoy, I had deleted certain segments of this video, including the segments in which you are now watching of the different tests and the different presets. Tried to do something a little different, record them in different segments, save them as individual files, go back, maybe thought it'd be easier to just throw them in there, each one, different preset. Just thought, you know, be easier till you delete them. And it's not easier. Re-recording. Here we go. Let's do it again. This is the FiFine K669D through the Rodecaster Duo, gain set at 45 dB, dynamic profile in Podcast Studio. This is the FiFine K669C in the Rodecaster Duo, condenser profile, the generic one, in Podcast Studio, 28 dB of gain. I'm about 4 to 6 inches away, kind of, you know, as I'm leaning back or breathing in, breathing out. 4 to 6 inches away. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Podcast Studio. This is the FiFine K6... No, it's not. Woo! Video is going to be a death of me. Here we go. This is the FiFine Tank 3. Processing is on. Dynamic profile in broadcast mode. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. The Tank 3 in broadcast mode. This is the K669D in the Dynamic Duo. Dynamic Duo, the Rodecaster Duo in the dynamic profile in the broadcast setting. K669D in the broadcast setting. Now you've heard it. Now we're on the K669C from FiFine in the Rodecaster Duo. Generic condenser profile. Preset is on broadcast. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and he puts pineapple on his pizza. Now before we wrap this up, just want to run these microphones by you with no processing, how they sound right out of the box. This is the Tank3. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. 45 dB of gain in the dynamic profile. Again, no processing whatsoever out of the box. Tank3. Here we are on the K669D. Processing turned off. On the dynamic generic profile on the Rodecaster Duo. 45 dB of gain. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. The K669D. And to wrap up with the K669C in the Rodecaster Duo, the generic condenser profile, processing is turned off. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. I have my dB set at 25. 25 dB is what it sounds like out of the box. Now, if you like the K669C, you're really loving the sound of it, the profile of it. I am 4 to 6 inches away, but you want to be able to use it for voiceover and don't want to worry about plosives. I have attached the SM7B, the Chunky Monkey pop filter. Link will be in the description down below. This goes for about 20 bucks, I believe, but it's on Amazon, and this is what it sounds like with an SM7B pop filter on it, the legit one, not like the knockoff. So here you go. As far as plosives, speaking directly into it, about 4 inches away, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. So again, not crazy with the plosives, but you can, I can hear the air pressure changing as I'm talking. You want to clean that up. Throw that SM7B pop filter on, and now no matter what you're doing, it's a nice even sound. Nothing crazy with air pressure changes, plosives, things like that. Just listen to how this microphone changes with just this pop filter. Now we're talking on the FiFine K669D, and just as before, I have it on the dynamic profile, processing turned on in neutral mode. All of these microphones for the pop filter test are in neutral mode, processing turned on. In their generic profiles, dynamic for the Tank3, the K669D, and of course the condenser generic profile for the K669C. But this is what it sounds like with the SM7B pop filter on it. Just absolutely amazing. Plosive rejection. You know, it's not bad. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Tank3 with a pop filter on it. This is the WS2 pop filter. This is the Rode PodMic pop filter. You can get it for 20 bucks as well as Amazon. Link will be in the description down below for this pop filter as well. But this is what it sounds like when you put a pop filter on it. The Shure SM7B pop filter, that is about 20 bucks that I put on the FiFine K669D and C. The diameter on this one is a little bit bigger, so it fits on there, but you really got to work it, and I'd be worrying about tearing it or ripping it or pulling chunks of it, trying to pull it off. So a little too snug for my taste. The WS2 pop filter by Rode fits it just perfectly. Same price, $20, but this is what it sounds like. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Speaking directly into it, lips right on this thing. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Just a great, great way to completely handle your plosives and give it even more low end if you want a little more oomph and you're not wanting to really mess with your EQ at all or post-processing. You just want to run and gun. And just so you see real quick how it sounds like without the pop filter again, this is the Tank3 without the pop filter. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. The Tank3 WS2 pop filter. All right, so there you go. Those are the three microphones in their comparisons. And the best way I can kind of give it an even playing field for all three microphones, one of them being condenser microphone, one of them an XLR USB combo, and one a straight up XLR dedicated microphone. My opinion, if I had to use XLR and XLR only, I would still go with the Tank3. I don't know what it is, but when you add the SM7B pop filter to this microphone, the amount of sound quality that you get for just $37 blows my mind. All metal build quality. It's built like a tank, just like the Tank3. Same thing, just a bigger brother, a little bit bigger. But you add, it's what, $37? Add a $27 or $20 pop filter to it. You're at $57. I'm still $30 cheaper than this, and I absolutely love this sound. So when you factor in build quality, performance, plus the price, I just think an XLR mode, for me, and this is a personal preference thing, by the way, I just want to let you know, like for me, I like the FiFine K669D more than the other two for a specific reason. I like to go with microphones for my YouTube videos because I want to have energy. I want my energy to come through in my voice. Now, the Tank 3 is smoother for like a longer podcast. If I was doing like an hour podcast, I'd probably go with the Tank 3 with the pop filter on it. Something that would be nice and smooth and enjoyable for my viewers/listeners for over an hour. Probably go that route. But when I'm doing like a 20-minute or less YouTube video, I love the sound the Tank 3 gives me with the SM7B pop filter. It gives me just enough low end, so nice, and it's got energy. It captures energy more. The FiFine K669C was brighter, but it was missing a little too much low end compared to the other three. But again, the benefit to that one is I don't have to try so hard. I don't have to push so hard to get it to capture my voice. You know, if I'm whispering, if I'm not feeling good, I have low energy because that's, you know, a health condition I have where I live in like 4-hour windows where my body is okay. I've rested, but after 4 hours, it completely shuts down. I got to lay down and rest for at least another 4 hours before I could pick it back up again. I probably would use the FiFine K669C when I'm just tired, fatigued, and I want high energy, but I can't really bring it or force it out of my vocals. It's more of the vocal mic. The Tank 3 and the K669D are more spoken word, gaming, podcast, streaming. The FiFine K669C, again, you could use it for that other stuff again, but you could put more space between you and the microphone because it is a condenser. It's designed to have more space between you and the microphone. And again, you don't have to work so hard with it being a condenser. It naturally reaches out and grabs frequencies and pulls them in instead of having to force your voice through. If you're trying to use vocals for one of these three mics, I would go with the FiFine K669C. If you're going spoken word for like 20 minutes or less, the FiFine K669D to me is where I would go. In like hour-long podcasts, I'd probably go with the FiFine K66 or the FiFine Tank 3. There's no winner, there's no loser in this one. They all kind of shine in their own way a little more than the other microphones for a very specific purpose, in my opinion and mine alone. And look, I'm just little old Mike Newman in Delaware, okay? Delaware. Who lives in Delaware? Well, you know, a lot of farmers out here. Not very many. More farmland than people. But anyways, who am I? I just take these things for a test drive. You guys can listen for yourselves, and you guys make a decision. That's the whole purpose of this channel. So I hope I did that for you. There's the comparison, the three FiFine microphones that really stood out to me as far as new additions out there, as far as price, build quality, and performance. FiFine just knocked it out of the park with all three of these microphones this year. Are there better microphones out there than these three? Absolutely. But I think when you try to factor in all three, again, price, performance, build quality, man, FiFine just nails it. It nails it. They give you a lot of bang for your buck for those people out there starting from scratch. They're on a budget. FiFine's got you covered. They got you covered. So there you go. Thank you for joining another episode of Level Up. My name is Mike Newman. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell. So until I see you guys in the next one, I'm out.